bedrock of the American dream. In recent years, Wall Street giants and institutional investment firms.
Good morning, traders. How are you? This is not a financial advice, just for entertainment purposes only. And I'm just listening to Donald Trump.
As much as 10% of houses on the market. You know, the crazy thing is a person can't get
Davos, so you want to see what's going to happen with this. Yesterday kind of dropped the market hard. So the market might be, we're trading setups anyway, so we'll see how that goes today. I'm looking at Robinhood here. I think it might bounce back up a little bit. It's going to open same spot it closed, basically somewhere here. So we need to see. I'm hoping it will go up here, back up to 106.50. That's my target because of this massive drop right here. If you're looking at the 10 minutes and this is the 2 minutes. So we traded at 2 minutes this morning. But we need to see if it's going to pull back or anything like that. There's nothing I can see my setup on. So I just don't see anything. Everything is just all over the place. Only one I like is Hood, kind of. Market open. Let's see what Hood's going to do. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't do it right away. Oh, yeah, it did it. I don't know if they let me have it. Same thing always happened. There we go, we're in on one. Let's see. We got one in. There we go. I'm going to take profit right here for right now. Let's see if it give it to us. Need to exit this because it's going to just bounce back. Okay, give us profits. Come on. Stop loss right here. See, that's what I'm talking about in the morning. It doesn't do it. So far we're up, but it's not doing it. It's not selling at all. Oh, we just sold one after everything went to crap. That's where you make your money in the morning. I started eating this paper trading thing now. Failed to modify stop losses, take profit, something. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. He just killed us with. See, now it did one sell. I need to exit that one. It's taking forever, same thing. Something went moment and try again. Oh my God. Close this position for the love of God. Failed, something went. It's a moment and try again. Okay, we'll do. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Like in paper trading, like you see, this morning is extremely critical for me to make money. Because like I keep taking these plays and this is supposed to generate most of my money in the morning. And I updated the computer. I thought it was a computer issue. I thought it was a modem issue. I thought it was like I'm getting delayed, but it's not doing it. It keeps messing up my trading. Like this trade right here, I would have entered right here. And it went all the way to 107. So I would have took some profit here, like I said. I would have been like 58 cents, 60 cents on 200 shares. Made 150 bucks, 175 bucks. Good morning. But the issue is it's just this delays in the morning. They would not let me execute, or like they wouldn't show me the order, where I am, or anything like that. Well, I was looking at MU2 this morning. Kind of crushed it. See, Mr. Still have a nice bar, but I don't know. Touch the new high. Came from here to here. Shot back up right to here. Might continue down. If this bar gets taken out, we might short Mr. MSTR. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming in. We're still dealing with that issue that I talked about, that I can't trade the morning because it keeps delaying. And most of the action happened in the first 2 minutes. So I make profit, but it keeps taking it away because the execution is so delayed. That is just pissing me off, seriously. I mean, like, it continued. 107.19, still struggling around here, so. I'd like to trade the 2 minutes when there's tight range here. Let's see if it's tight range for real or not. Yeah, it is tight range. This thing is just slow and confused. That was the hood trade. That was a good trade right here. That's the one I was supposed to be in. And it goes. It went. Probably made like 50 bucks on it because we kept getting screwed left or right. I'm gonna go to that. Let me see if it execute at all. He's still not executing. It's not executing at all. I'm pressing buy orders, but nothing's happening. It's just delays. You need to sell it at 108. So he just gave it to me right now, so let me sell it right now, see what happens. See, it dropped. I hope it took the orders right on top. See, I took two right here. See if this work for you. Stop loss, nothing. Something give me a try again. See, it says this message failed to modify stop loss, take profit. Something went wrong. Give it a moment and try again. We made like $100 on this play right here, right now. I like to put my stops and my targets. We can't do anything. TradingView is acting up, so this failed to put stop loss or take profits. I mean, you can't track the trade while you're trading. That's the issue. And when you're trading live, like, I mean, when you're doing paper trading, especially for me, that's the issue I'm having with this challenge lately, that my first 2 minutes or 4 minutes, I usually make $400 to $500. But when I cannot execute my orders, this is my bread and butter plays. I'm getting hammered on them. I can't execute them. It's a kind of a bummer. Let's see if this works out here. I did restart twice. I was trying it on crypto, and the same thing. It just keeps on crypto. Like if it's running 24 hours, it worked fine. It only does it when the market open on the equities. It lags off. I want to see this wedge play that we do, the wedge they call it. We want to see if this thing can go back down to here, get stopped by the 21, or got stopped by the 8, and continue with the momentum up. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the 5-minute. That's what I like. And let's do the 50% play that we talked about all the time. So this is the original move right here. So, okay, there's no color on it. This is the original move right here. So let's see. It went down. It started right here. This is what I do. Let's do it right here so everybody will see it. Started right here. That's the first third. And that's the half, the 60%, somewhere around here. So what you want to see, this stock right here holding up here or somewhere around here, anywhere around this area right here. This zone is good, okay? Anywhere around this zone right here. So preferably we want it to stay around here, like around here. That's the first third right here, okay? And the half is right here. That's what preferably for it to stay. So let's see if these zones are going to hold. which is good right here. It stayed in that area. But also don't forget, this is red, and it got taken out. It touched that even number. Let's see where we at. Okay, this is the new high right here. So there's a lot of resistance up here. There's a lot of pain up here. That's why the minute these people got their money back, they all ran away and bailed out this morning on the stock. So we're going to see if this thing's going to, I would love for it to go down a little bit. And then we have a color change and it continue going up. I'm going to try to run this computer all night tonight and in the morning. And leave it on crypto. Hopefully TradingView will look at it, will execute better. We try to execute better. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Just want to make sure I'm doing it right here because it's very critical to me. It's about 50% right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys, this is what you do every morning. On any trade that you have, just draw a line for the beginning of the move, which is right here, till the end of the move right here, okay? And divide it into thirds and halves. So it's right here, okay? If it stays above this, around here, this zone, you have a chance of it continuing and breaking this right here. But when it breaks this, you take profit, especially in the morning. When it hits that, when it give that tail and it comes back to it and it breaks it, the trade changes. So but as of right now, I'm not sure if this is gonna, because we do have the 200 right there on top. And possibly the target is that 100. I do shut it down. I do shut it down and I restart it. It was off all night, so I started up about an hour, hoping this issue will disappear. I bought a new computer, bought a new modem. It's just like because it's paper trading, I think they're copying the trades and the system doesn't know what to do. It lags. Because it wouldn't even show me my orders. At first, I thought it was the old computer, it was slow. But it's not. I guess it's an internal issue in the software itself of TradingView. And I used to do Charles Schwab. I might try Charles Schwab again, go back to Charles Schwab, but I keep switching my accounts. It's kind of missing my challenge up. I keep starting from zero, basically. Let's see what the SPY is doing right now. It's moving up. JPM moving up. I guess everybody's positive today. What is this? UAL. Wow. Did it all in one bar. Google looks picking up. Tesla going up. Palantir dropped. Nvidia. Let's see Nvidia. Nvidia looks very interesting. Nvidia looks very interesting. See if Nvidia can hold this bar right here. almost 80%. So let's see. Right there. There's the 50% mark, guys, on NVIDIA, on that bar. If it holds it, we might take it long or another run. But we need this to be taken out. We'll say about 50% right here. That's 50 to 60% right here. I want this to disappear, go back up. Which is very healthy. This is looking good so far. I need to break this. We came from a hard drop. So this is considered leg 1 and this is leg 2, so it might pull back a little bit. Let's see if it's going to do that. How big is this bar? 179.94. 78, it's almost $1. Okay, green took out red. Red again. How much minute left? 7 seconds. That's very positive. Here we go. This is considered a green bar, by the way. This is green. I'm going to count to 10 and then enter this. Let's see if it pulls back and collapse. Okay, it's strong. There we go, pulled back. See, that's what we're going to make sure it's not a fake out. Where this bar collapses like this, just keeps going down and down. It's holding good so far. Because since Donald Trump is talking, you know, I don't know if he's done or not. Okay, I'm going to take NVIDIA long, 200 shares. See, like after like 15, 20 minutes, the market start executing, right? I don't know why it gave me 400 shares because I'm on 200 here. Somehow it changes to crazy stuff is good. Like it's set on 100 and now it changed to 400. So we're up $108 so far, 116. It's going to let it go up a little bit more. This is a good movement bar. Hopefully it goes to 181. We're up 204 on this trade. I might produce. I'm going to take one here because I was supposed to be in 200 shares only. This one mysteriously changed to 200. It's doing its own thing. Honest to God. Uh, Market is kind of turning green. Hopefully this Davos meeting was very good. I don't know if you guys see the trade. See, it says here like there is no position in your trading account. And we do have a position here, so it does its own freaking weird stuff. Like it's just we should supposed to have Nvidia here, like the whole thing, the trading and all that, and it's not doing it. It's only showing it here on the unrealized gains. Thank God it's showing the profit at least right now. I mean, it's web-based, so I mean, this is like when you see a solid green bar like this, should have another follow through. Little pop. Move this to NVIDIA. Okay, is it right here? I'm going to take some profit at 180, 109. I'm going to take like at right here at this support at the 10 minutes. As you guys see, it's coming closer to it. It's a major support. That's where the collapse happened. If it pumps up fast, we just take 2 and we leave 100 shares as a runner. And I'll go ahead and move my stop right here to break even. Hopefully it keeps going on 100 shares. Right now we're running at 300 shares. Let's play some music. See. Robinhood would have made us like 400 bucks if it just worked with us, but it fortunately didn't. my stop right here. It's 129 bucks. Like I said, you can do the same thing on the, with this strategy, you can do the same thing on this one bar. Here's your 50% right here. If it takes this right here, we might have a run to the 182. Stay focused, keep your stop. Try not to take a look at the chart every tick, every seconds, all that. Because it'll play games in your mind like fear, greed. Your brain will like go into flight, fear and flight mode. You'll be like, you have to stay calm. I highly recommend, if you're going to be in this game, to like when you do your setup and you know your technicals and all that, stick to your stops. Try to stick to your stop as much as you can. In the long run, it will help you. Do not change your stops. And whatever you're thinking, whatever your plan is, just stick to it. It pay dividends for you. We need this side here to break that and keep, give us another dollar help, hopefully. We're up like $144 as of right now, but we'll see. I'm going to see on the second test if it's going to do a second test, hopefully. It doesn't crumble on us. We'll take some profit off. Hopefully it does the second test. Here's some Japanese music here, guys. Your job is just to control your losers. I took a big loss yesterday. I looked at my trade and I was like, what the hell what I was thinking? My ego took over, kind of messed up my thought process and all that. Trading is very variable game. You have to keep educating yourself, meditate, go on walks, relax your brain, do your homework, review your trades, see what did you make a mistake, write the mistakes down, see if you keep repeating the same mistakes. That's what trading takes. It's a lot of work. It takes work on your side to become successful in trading. Anybody else tell you something else? They're not like, they're not well informed about what it takes to be a trader. And you have to journal all your trades. It's kind of struggling right here, so I'm going to take one off. That would reduce our losses to 86. Still holding good, but this way we'll walk away with money. If it goes to break even, I'm just going to kill it. Put my stop underneath that bar right here. If it breaks this bar, there's no reason to stay in this play. We're risking $86 on this play right now. See, now it starts showing up the profits and loss and all that. That's what I was talking about. I need this one to shows up here, and it did finally. Doesn't warm up. I'll leave that 50% right here. I'm going to wait on it a little bit. Breaks that 8, there's no reason for it to stay there. I'm going to tighten my stop right here. That's where the breakout was. I was hoping for a good push because that was a solid green bar. See how it formed two tails right here on the 10 minutes? I love to trade the 10 minutes. It formed two tails right here. If this bar finishes red, I might have to exit because we're almost getting close to our break even. If it goes to break even, that's retracement 80% of this bar. You see it? almost 80%. But we got the 8 right here, so it might push it back up. We don't know if it's respecting the 8 or it's going to retest that 20. But at the same time, it's massive loss right here, like 179. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let them take the money back, so... Let's battle it out, guys. Let's see if we have the pullback, if it's going to be strong around that 8. Hopefully we'll respect that 8 and shoot back up. Need a little fire right here. Still have 2 minutes, so... Anytime you keep repeating the same mistake when you're trading and you just like can't go over an issue, you have to look at the inside of yourself. Don't look outside. It's inside of you. It's not from the outside. It's inside of you. Could be like a trauma or something that you can't wrap your head around. So what I recommend, like you journal your trades. I'm going to take one off right here. And I'm going to move my stop underneath that green bar right here. Give it a little chance to work out. I'm risking the same amount of money. I have a better chance for it to work out to my advantage. Because it's right on the 8. Give it a little breathing room. I don't want to be nicked out and this thing just takes off. Okay, we got 11 seconds on this bar. It's moving up, which is good. Beautiful. Hopefully we'll have the fiery bar right now, like shoots up and annihilate all this red. We need this to go red, I mean green. Need to see green here. If not, I'm gonna abandon this trade. I'm gonna move my stop underneath that bar with 1 penny. Because if this bar fails, it's going to that 21. But so far, it's holding up here on that level right here. See it? Even if this bar dipped down, but it's holding on that level. So this could be a possibility that's going on the 200. And if you see the market's somewhat green, some of it is turning green. So the sentiment is positive. Right? There's a possibility the target could be right here, like this 200 right here. Keeps climbing up till it reaches that 200. Now this is the point right here where it needs to crack this. Needs to break that resistance. Like if you see that short right here, this is a good, see how the 8, like this right here drop down again. So in the morning, and if you see the 200, it's been dropping all week. So what you do, you go long. A lot of people think it's going to continue going down. No. It's going to do like a leg up. It's going to do a leg up. That's why I took Robinhood long. I took Nvidia long. I'm not scared of the short. One thing you can learn, you got to do this all the time. You have nothing to do with the market. Absolutely nothing. All you can do, just put your stops. Okay? All you can do, just put your stop, control your losses, preserve your account so you can fight another day. Your main thing is to preserve that 100,000 and manage your losses. There's nothing you do to get the stock to go up. All you do is use your technicals, but be a good loser. A lot of people misunderstand that. Be a good loser. In this game, everybody comes in at first thinking they're going to make, I'm here to make money. I'm going to make money. I'm going to make money. I'm going to do money. No. What you want to do, you want to come here and be a good loser. What I mean by that, you stick to your stops and your technical analysis, and you better know your play inside and out. And when you do, like, let's say somebody taught you a play or somebody gave you a play, what you need to do, maybe play it for like 30 trades. Do 30 trades, log every one of them. Take a picture of every trade that you do, whether it's a winner or a loser, okay? Write the profit or loss, and write what mistake you made on that play, and be extremely precise. And go back and review it. After 30 trades, make all the mistakes that you want on paper, of course, don't do it live. Then look at the mistake that you keep making on that play consistently. Consistently, that you made the same mistake. So that will be your number one priority to work on. You start working on that mistake, and in the next 30 trades that you're going to take, and you better stick to the same play, nothing else. I don't care what setup you see, how good it is or anything. You don't veer off, you don't do nothing. You just stick to that play, and after you review your videos and you say, okay, this is a common mistake that I keep entering. Like my stops is ginormous. I don't respect my stops, or I don't take profit too early. I take profit too early. I let the stock run. I don't take any profit. So that one that pops out the most on your notes, every day you journal the trade and you write notes. What mistake have you made? Okay. So after you do that, in about the next 30 trades, the biggest one, you tackle that one, and you will see your P&L like just jumps 20, 15%, 30 for 20%, let's say 10%, whatever that mistake was costing you. And you keep repeating the same thing over and over. This play will be your bread and butter plays, okay? What I mean by that is, like, you have a skilled worker. He knows how to lay bricks, but he's still learning how to do, like, framework or whatever. So you focus on the bricks first. You make your money, you make your bills and everything. But the only way you're going to do that by just journaling your trades. The work needs to be done. There's no ifs, no buts. There's no holy grail. There's no search, none of that. You can waste years and years and years trying to say, I know what to do. I know. No, if you can get a mentor and make sure he's legit and he have a good background and he have good plays, and follow one of his plays and just focus on it and create it to your brain, to your thoughts. Like, he can give you the idea and everything, but you need to make it yours somehow. But the journaling in trading, because if you wake up every day and you're hoping that the second day is going to be better than this day, you are just lying to yourself. Your ego is just eating you up. It's just like feeding you with lies and all that. So there's a lot of work involved in this game. And also, this game changes. The market changes. It's human psychology. That nobody's trying to get you. NVIDIA will trade the same for you as everybody else. So forget about the conspiracy theories and they try to get me and they took my stop and they just went on and all that. No. Look at your setup. Look at your mistakes. Journal them. And go from there. And don't overtrade. Most people overtrade and they give their profit back. If you're profitable 250, or try to have your first trade at least green. Psychologically, it helps you out during the day to feel positive for your second trade. So I'll always move my stop above big bars. So now we're at break even right here. If I get another good push, I'm going to take I'm gonna take 50 shares off. If I get that third bar, we are on the third bar, so because I sold one, so if I get one more push, I'll take another 50 shares off. Looks like it's grinding, but it's very slow. For your profit trails, like you see how you trail these big bars. Whenever you see a big bar, just trail it with your stops. Okay, I'm gonna take one right here, and I'm gonna trail this like right there at that big second bar right here. I'll be risking I'll lose $10 on. I'll be risking $10 on this play, but it's break even. You know what I'm saying? It is kind of extended, like with 4 bars, but it just broke this, so it might go to this number 181.28. But I have already 1, 2, 3, 4 green bars. So far, we're up like, we started at 13.22, so we're almost up $300 for the day. About 250. I don't like when the market is like, it's recovering from a hard drop and all that. You just take your profit, run away. Oh, we did work this trade really good, so we managed it right. It seems like it's struggling around this level right here. It keeps struggling. If it breaks away from it, we might have fire to 182. It does spend a lot of time in here. See, guys, this is, but you never know. That might be a slow grind. It might pull back and it just keeps grinding till it reaches that 200, that 184. Unless something happened in Davos and this thing just collapse, you know, because you could have a tweet or someone say something and the market just flips. So keep your stops tight. Let's see, it's still pulling, which is following day. That's good. Hell yeah. Let's keep going, baby. We're just gonna leave this thing do its thing and look for another trade. See what the market is doing. Oh, sure enough, MU went ballistic. Mister is struggling. Apple's kind of flat. Nvidia is doing its thing. Palantir also pulling up. Tesla rocketed. Google. Hood. Oh man, look at Hood. Ooh, we were looking good on the 2 minute. Coinbase is dropping. Axiom is confused. Uber pulled back. Disney pulled back. UAL pulled. So far, so good. SPY also recovered. JPM. JPM looked promising, kind of. Let's see if it's going to get halted right here by this 20. Might take a stab at it. Non-tradable symbol. I have no idea why. JPM cannot be traded on TradingView paper trading. This crypto pair is currently not supported, but they might change that. Oh, PEF? Wow, what is that? JPM's just a stock. What are you talking about, crypto pairs? There we go. Keep going on NVIDIA. So what I'm going to do on NVIDIA right here, I'm going to move my stop above that big bar right here. Take it bar by bar, baby. I'm going to put my target right here, actually. You take profit somewhere here. Put it below that a little bit. Let's see what happened to GPM. Let me analyze this just a little bit more. So dumped all the way here. Dumped again here. Shot back. Nothing serious. Continue going down. I like this. If we have a good green bar right here, same thing like NVIDIA. If I could have, this is what needs to happen in order for me to enter this trade. This is my thought process right now. I need a bar to come in right here, green, okay? And wipe off all these bars right here, like that. Right there, like this. We can have a bar like this right here. You do have a chance for it to go a little bit up more. You've got that 200 right on top of us. That's what needs to happen for us to enter a trade on this one. And I need a solid green bar. Look like Nvidia hopefully is going to hit that target. This is not big enough, okay? It needs to go bigger and bigger. I love when the platform works out, you can trade really good. You can show what kind of trader you are. But I mean, especially in the morning, I would love for this thing to work for me in the morning. I just hate it when it's like that. It takes all my advantage in the morning because I'm really good in the morning. The first 2-3 minutes, we should be making $500-$600. Get up. But I miss, like, I have to take the leftovers, the crumbs. I hate that. Because the first 6, 8, 10 minutes, you should be profitable if you know what you're doing. And it kind of messes with my head. But you're going to say, why aren't you taking profit right here or whatever? We already took all the money out of this trade. So, what is it right now? 181.21. And our stop is 180.68. Didn't move a lot. The target is right here, so I don't know. It might keep running. I'm going to keep pushing bar by bar, bar by bar. Look like JPM asleep. We don't want to trade it. MU just killed it. Mr. Sleep. Apple. Look like Apple's recovered. Move my stop a little bit above this bar. I don't like this pullback. Walk away with $37 on display. Looks like the market wants to take a rest. See how it's away from the SMAs? It's far away from the SMAs. We might be due for a pullback right now. But I was hoping just to retest this right here, somewhere here. I guess it tested, let me see. Tested this one right here. This green bar, that's what stopped. See, I can't enter Apple. I'm kind of late on it. Pulls back to here, maybe. I move it in half. Basically cooked. The stock is cooked already. Nvidia is way. You see, like when you see like green, then you see a huge big bar. It kind of like it's like the grand finale. Like we're done here. That's it. We took our profit, maxed out. It could run, but when you see like a big bar, big green bar, you better take some profit. But because I'm on 50 shares, I can't take profits. But I'm hoping it touched my target. It builds a muscle of discipline in my brain. Every time my targets gets hit, it builds a muscle in my brain to be more disciplined and more disciplined. Discipline is a muscle in your brain. You just need to train it over and over and over. And how you train it? By being disciplined. Basically, like, the odds of this thing touching this is very high. If not, I move my stop halfway and I'm just going to take profit. I'm not going to let it go back down to all the way to here and then go down to here and just hoping, hey man, it's going to go back up. It will, but might retest this bottom right here. You can't go poor taking profits, so. And I was going to take that MU play. Just looking at it this morning. I know this thing been ripping for days. Look at that move, guys. In the future, you can take these moves in the future. 372, 389. I take them all the time. I will take 100 shares and I'll put my stop way right here and let it do its thing. When I'm like, if I'm going live, like real money, I just put my tight stop right there. Give it a chance to completely work out. You make $6, $7, $8. You're done for the day, one trade. But you got to know how to, like, what you are looking at, and what's going on, how takes experience. Look at Tesla, man. He just took off from a narrow range right here. Boom, it rips. 422 back to 428. Google, the same thing. Hood is taking a break. Let's keep Hood here. I like Hood. See how it touched that 200 right there? They just touched this target. And I think NVIDIA will touch this target here. But it might fill up this gap or this gap right here today. It's pretty strong. Now I can risk this $51, move my stop right here to break even, and let it do its thing. It's looked like it's riding the 8. The ideal stop would be like big bar. You put your stop underneath the big bar. But it is due for a pullback. If we can get this target right here hit, I would reward my discipline. Play some kind of soft music, whatever, when you're trading, because you and the screen and everything else, it does help you. There's another trick that I do every morning too. I drink salt water. I put salt in my water, and I put electrolytes, and I put a little bit of creatine. I don't drink too much coffee. I drink usually tea because it's low on caffeine. You don't want to be hyped up too. The coffee will work you. And I take this vitamin called L-theanine. It comes, I don't know, it's for your brain, for your function. It's really good. And this is and I do some exercises in the morning, like half an hour or 40 minutes before trading. I do like 30 minutes of activities, certain activities that I do to get me like hyped up. So when I come to the computer and I want to trade, I don't have to go into fear and flight mode right away. I'm already there. Okay, I'm just continuing what I've been doing in the morning. We took profit on Nvidia. The trade worked, so we're up like 16. We're up $324 for the day. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. That's good enough for the day. I might take a couple of trades on my own. We'll see if we can continue with that number. So we're up $1,624.96. Like I said, I'm struggling with this morning issue. I'm gonna try to do more research on it, or email TradingView, see what they say about this issue that we keep having, if I can work something around it. Because I really need to take these trades in the morning, because I'm usually here when I take those trades and I let them rip to here. Like, instead of just like I'm in the trade, but I don't know where I'm at, what's my losses, because it cost me $700 on MU, cost me another like $800 on HUD, because I can't see, I can't exit. I have no clue where my trade is. And the first 2 minutes of the trade for me, the opening, this is where my power is. This is where I generate income. But with the paper, it's not letting me do that. I went to 4,000, like 4,200, and I made that other day like 1,000, but I lost on MU 750. I lost on Mister. I lost on that because of the crappy opens. They don't let me see the trade. This isn't going to shoot up to here probably. All right, guys, you all have a good one. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow for the $40,000 challenge. $30,000. We're going to make 30,000 go live, baby. But I need to work that issue in the morning. Everybody have a good day.